This is my house. Now for someone who has just started their world, this would be pretty decent, but I have beaten the game, got max gear, and already built a massive build project. So we need to change this. In this video, I'm going to upgrade my hardcore house and transform it into something worthy of being called my main base. Okay, first off, there's something I want to show you because someone actually made me a custom resource pack with my own custom totals. So let's have a look. Wait a sec. What's this? I think I have the wrong resource pack on. There we go, that's better. So yeah, someone made me my own custom totems, just like sand diction. Anyway, I think it's about time that we go and get the elytra now. See if we can get the clutch. Time to go to the end. Alright, let's find this ends gateway. Here we go. We are now in the greater end. Finally found one. That took like hours. Oh, I didn't make it back those things. There we go. Oh my god. We gotta get up there. Oh my god, that's a lot of shulkers. Come on. Oh no. Oh no. Oh crap. We shouldn't fly that far. Wait a minute. There we go. And goodbye. Oh my god, the dragon heads. I literally completely forgot about this. Hey. Here it is. We got the elytra, boys. Oh my god, that looks so dope. Here we go. Whoa! We be flying though. Ah, this is sick. Oh my god. I think it's about time we head home and get some enchantments on this thing. Red Bull. Gives you wings. Okay, now I finally got mending and unbreaking 3 on my elytra. Next up is to begin construction on the base. Well, I guess we should start now. Now this is around 1/10 of the grass that we're gonna need. I sure do have my work cut out for me. Oh my god. Peak Minecraft experience right here, guys. Okay, now I have a full shulker of grass. This isn't the exact amount of grass that I need, but I think the majority of the grass needed is just like, you know, the floor. The next thing on my list was white concrete, meaning I had to get sand, gravel, and white dye. Okay, now I finally have a full shulker box of sand. I need a full shulker box of gravel. I finally got all of the gravel that I need, so I can combine that with my sand and make the white concrete. So first, I will need white dye, but I should have enough of that from my mob grinder that has tons and tons of bones. I can easily turn into white dye there. Now all I need to do is turn all of my concrete powder into normal concrete. That took ages, but I finally turned all of my white concrete powder into white concrete. Now that I've made all of my white concrete, what I need next is some green concrete powder. Okay, I finally got the concrete powder that I need. Now all that I need to do is collect a couple more miscellaneous items and we can begin construction on the base. Okay, that took a really long time, but we finally have enough materials to start construction. Okay, now that I've cleared the area for it, we can finally start on actually building. Let's get to it then. Okay, so I finally finished the base of the base. We've got the ground level sorted out. And this little hole here is where the base is going to go. Let's get to building the main part. Okay, so I finally finished the main tower, and honestly, I think it's looking pretty good so far. This took way too long to do, but we are still not done. Because I'm going to have an arrangement of floating islands going around the skyscraper, and each island is going to be a different biome. What I need to do is go to each biome, get a bunch of blocks from that biome, and come back and start building each one of them. Alright, so the first biome island that I'm going to make is the forest. And that should be pretty easy since, well, there's a forest right here. There we go. I should have some oak ones in my house, actually. There we go. Now I just need a bit of cobblestone and andesite. Okay, I have the stone, but one thing I'm gonna need to make my job a lot easier is to get a lot of scaffolding. And to get scaffolding, I need bamboo. There we go. I found a bamboo jungle. Also, if you've noticed a dip in enthusiasms from the beginning of the episode, that's probably because I'm 2 days into recording right now. This is my longest video yet. So please, if you do enjoy, subscribe because it means a lot. That helps the channel grow. And it's only just clicking a button, so yeah. This should be enough bamboo. Time to head home. Okay, time to craft this bamboo into scaffolding. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have more than enough. Alright, now that I have all the stuff that I need, I guess we can start work on the first island. Okay, so what I've done is I made myself a little platform here that I can put all my stuff on. Now I can begin work on the islands. Okay, so let's see how this looks. And honestly, I think it looks alright. Yeah, I guess the job done. Well, on to the next islands now. So the next on the list is the desert island. Okay, now I have all the materials I need to do the desert islands, because the desert island's going to be pretty small, so we don't really need much for it. It should be done pretty quick. Well, that's the desert islands done, and honestly, I think it looks alright. It's pretty small, but, you know, it gets the job done. I think the desert island looks pretty nice. Anyway, now what we have to do is we have to make the Badlands islands. Now, it should be fine, because we've got a Badlands just over there. Alright, and that should be it for the Badlands. Time to go and make the islands. Okay, I finally finished the Badlands Islands, and I honestly think it's pretty cool, because I had this little small island next to it with a bridge connecting, and yeah, I just think it turned out really well. Next island we've got to do is the Spruce Forest Island, which is going to go over here. So without further ado, let's get to it. I'm also going to need some podzol, but since this isn't a large tree spruce forest, I'm going to have to go to a bamboo jungle for that. So we could have gotten some of this earlier, but yeah, doesn't matter. We can still get it now. Alright, we're good to go. Well, let's get to work then, shall we? And with that, the Spruce Forest Island is complete. I think it turned out alright. Honestly, I'm pretty proud of it. And you may have noticed that there is, in fact, a stream of water that goes down here and goes all the way up to the top. And there is a chest here, but I cannot tell you what's in this chest. This chest will be opened when we hit 1,000 subscribers, so make sure to subscribe if you want to find out what's in the chest, and if you want to see some more awesome content from me. For now, we still have more work to do, and the next island we are doing is in fact the Mushroom Islands Floating Islands. Now this one might be a bit difficult to do, but I have actually found a Mushroom Island before when I was just exploring off camera, and it was just across the desert over there. Let's get straight to it then. Finally! That took longer than I expected. But, oh goddamn, this is a massive one. Well, we should have no trouble getting my ceiling. Hello, mate. You alright? I'll just eat some mushrooms and I'll be on my way. Alright, we should be good to go. Time to start work on the floating mushroom islands. So that's the Mushroom Islands done. And now what I have to do is build a ice spikes one, which is gonna go right next to it. Now we've got to find an ice spikes biome. There we go. Right, so I'm just gonna go grab some ice and some snow from here, and then we can work on the floating islands. Oh my god. That is an absolutely massive ice spike right there. Flipping it. Alright, we should be good to go. Let's head back to the base and make the ice spikes floating islands. Okay, so I finally finished making the ice spikes islands, and I think it turned out alright. Turned out pretty good. Got this little frozen ponds and, you know, the ice spikes, as well as the snow and the snow grass. So I only have 2 islands left to do, and that is the Nether and End Islands. And, well, of course I gotta leave the End Islands, you know, for the end. So the next islands that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the Nether Islands. And for that, I already have some nether blocks in my chest, or in my shulkers, from when I went to collect resources for this. So I guess we could already get started with this. All I really need to do is get some of the nether grass, you know, the red kind of grass stuff. Let's go to the nether. Luckily, the nether portal's right next to one of these forests, so we should have no problem getting some of the grass, or whatever this stuff is. Ketchup. I'll just grab a whole load of it. And also some of these as well. Oh, it should be good to go. Okay, now that we've gotten the nether grass and some orc fungus, we can finally start work on the nether islands. Then after that, we just got the end islands to do, and then we're done. Well, let's get to work. Right, now, to make this final island, we need to go back to the end. But first, we need to go to the nether and get a ghast tier, because we need to make an end crystal. The Yeezys have been equipped. Yes! Finally, a ghast tier. Right now, I just need a bunch of obsidian and some endstone, which I can get. Both of those from the end, so. To the ends we go. Alright, let's make our way to the stronghold then. Back to the ends we go. Okay, I got a stack of obsidian. That should hopefully be enough. Now I just need some endstone and also some chorus plants, actually. So I'm going to need to go through the end gateway as well. Alright, time to head back. Alright, time to... Okay, I'm gonna stop saying time to. I know it's getting a bit obnoxious now. Let's build this island. Finally did it. Every single floating island, as well as the HQ. We got the forest one, the desert one, the Badlands, the End, the Nether, ice spikes, mushroom islands, spruce forest, as well as our massive tower here. We can finally get rid of this schematic as well. Well, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Have an awesome day!